You're smart. You know how to listen to suggestions, then make your own decision, right? Why on earth would you trust two Aussie brothers talking shit about cryptocurrency without doing any research? So don't take anything Brett or Chad say as gospel or truth. Do yourself a favor. Research the topic before doing anything financially. Now for that banging intro music.
Welcome to WTF is CryptoSpace. I'm Brett.
And I'm Chad.
This podcast is all about the crypto space.
If you're out there in the crypto space, we have a rope. We will pull you all the way back in so that your money floats out there, but you don't.
Hey, Chad, you know what else went to space recently?
Our trash. Have we started doing that yet?
No, that's a really good idea, though. But they actually did a Bitcoin transaction in space the other day.
Is it or the Chinese one where they sent the quantum thing to the thingy with the quantum? Probably not. What did you saying? Because they teleported a proton or neutron.
Well, the good thing is,
Jimmy,
other types of transactions, it's really easy to do a crypto transaction in space, which is just teeing us up for the future of cryptocurrency.
That's pretty good. I like it.
We really will be in the crypto space, John.
In the crypto space. I have to bring back that echo. So, Brett, this week we have had 2,200 downloads.
Yeah, absolutely. Smashing it. Thank you guys. It's so huge. We had an absolutely massive week, and a special shout out. Like I said, we normally do a little bit of a shout out. Ottawa, Canada, representing number one.
Represent!
Then we've got Belfast in the United States. They were number two.
Nice.
And then our crew over in Moscow. In the Russian Federation, representing number three.
Thank you, guys. That's a multi-national, multi-international group.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys for being amazing. That's so good. All right, this week we've got a few things to talk about, Brett, so why don't you start, and then we'll go into some things. We are going to talk about the topics today are going to be Litecoin, Bitcoin, Lightning Network, off-chain transactions, and all the things in between, some news, some reviews, some good things. So, Brett, you start off, and then we'll go from there.
All right, cool. The first thing is, straight off the bat, China's central bank bans all ICOs.
Whoa. Initial coin offerings. So
yeah, the People's Bank of China, they've just come out and they've said that based on their central bank, and their financial regulators, they brought the authority down to ban ICOs. Okay, so this is a huge disruption. Quite a big market is already hit in that sector.
So the ICOs, they are the kind of the Kickstarter version of tokens and coins and stuff.
They make a shitload more than Kickstarter.
Well, that's true. Yes, okay. And they don't have you either have to make this or you don't get the money. But that doesn't mean that cryptocurrency is still cool.
No,
there.
Absolutely not. They are still accumulating heaps of Bitcoin.
Like the coal they did in Australia, like all
Litecoin, same. They
everything.
Are all over it. Ethereum, they're all on top of those. But Neo is going to absolutely have a smash up. They are going to drop something chronic. They're going to just take a real hit on this news because they were all like, "Oh, we're so awesome. We're Neo. We're like from the Matrix. We think we're fantastic."
They bend backwards.
And they didn't quite make it. Yeah, no. Well, apparently it's the one. No, I'm sorry, guys. It's not the one.
Yeah.
It didn't work out for them.
Well, we'll see it in the next reboot, the next restart of the Matrix.
Oh, there will be a reboot for Neo. Like everything, the crypto space rocks, and therefore it moves forward in one big momentum.
The thing is this all this stuff. We still have all these currencies and stuff, and the fear. There's a lot of sectors of the population and stuff thinking that this is going to be like the one world government currency. But the thing is, first off, it's good that
it is the one world world government currency, Chad.
It is.
Sorry, it's not the one world government currency. It's the one world currency.
One world currencies, because there's more than one.
Well, this is true.
It's a market, so it's the one world marketplace where all of our communications, all the ability. This is actually, and I've been thinking about this week, and I could be, the modern philosopher.
The modern philosopher.
That's true.
Please,
I am the
Chad.
Socrates. I'm the Socrates.
I'm just going to
light.
turn my mic off, and you can just take over.
Yes, I will.
rest of
Listen into the microphone, ladies and
it.
gentlemen.
Do you want some mood music?
No, I'm good. I just imagine there's mood music. I honestly think that with the cryptocurrency and stuff like that, the marketplace, we're going to go away from fiat currency. That stuff's going in the next 10 years. As gold went when they decided, hey, let's make the debt of the world. I think cryptocurrencies are going to join us together better than language. And I'm talking between countries. We'll be able to trade with Asia with just the same currency. None of this exchange crap, none of this, all that stuff. We can go, okay. You mean
we'll be able to start behaving like humans of the
No.
race?
We're going to evolve into something else. I think we're going to be above human.
We're going to evolve. I like this. Our economics is going to evolve, Chad. You are amazing.
The thing is I've only been listening to, this is going to be a shout out for another podcast called Hardcore History with Dan Carlin. He was talking about we are going to evolve. Humanity is going to evolve. We have all these weapons and stuff that we have had previously, but we've never evolved our way of thinking about stuff. The same thing is about currency and about stuff like that. We need to evolve beyond what we have in order for us to become better humans and connect to each other. Anyway, that's just my philosophy for this week. We want to talk about the off-chain transactions, off-chain network, Lightning Network. So we talked about this a little bit last week about the Litecoin and Bitcoin becoming faster. Lightning Network obviously being Lightning, trying to make everything faster. We went into some details. If you missed that last week, go back and listen to the last week's podcast about Lightning Network. We did a bit of explaining. We want to go a little bit deeper this week and talk about how this is going to happen. So level 2 of Lightning Networks, the way it's going to be made faster is by hash time lock contracts, Brett.
Yeah, look, I mean, the cool thing about Lightning Network is it really helps for that whole scalability, because there's this debate, obviously, over the size of the blocks in the blockchain and can they handle enough transactions, etc. So part of these transactions going forward in the future is you want things like instant payments. I mean, we talked a bit about this last week about how, if you're going to hang out for a coffee, honestly, if you haven't had a chance yet, knock on the door of the Lightning Network for Litecoin. Man, can a transaction move. It means that commerce will move around the world and the cost of doing business is getting just cheaper and cheaper because of this system.
Yeah. And the thing is one of the ways they're doing that is by the thing called a hash time lock contract, right?
Absolutely.
Purely defined, this is it's called the hash time lock contract, or HTLC, is a class of payment in the hashtag crypto space.
Yes, hashtag
uses hash locks, uses hash locks or time locks on the off-chain network or Lightning Network. And how it's done is it basically goes, say, all right, Joey's over there, and what's a different name? Brett's over there. So Joey's over there and Brett's over there.
Chandler.
So Joey's over there and Chandler's over there. One's across the foosball table, and they decide, oh man, you owe me that money from the other day.
$500.
No, let's say
it was $500, Chad. I've seen the episode.
All right, $500. Okay, $500. So why don't you just go and give me that money? And he's like, oh, no, I've got some investments. But what I'll do is I will give you the money, and you have to sign on the other side of the network in order for me to, okay. So I'm going to give you this money, and I'm going to say that, yes, it is for you, and all you've got to do is sign off for it, and to receive it, you have 3 days to do it. So Joey goes, okay, cool, I have 3 days to do it, and he forgets about it. Ha! Well, on the fourth day in Galilee, on the fourth day, Chandler gets the money back. Goes, what did you do, man? He goes, oh, that money. That's right, that $500. As if you would, but it's an example. It reverts back. So the way that it's using it was with the time lock. It means that you have 3 days to. So you have to set it and say you have 3 days to collect the money. You have to sign it or say authorize it on your end to receive that money. It's done off the block and then it's registered on the block after you've claimed it. This also means that it frees up the blocks and the chain, the blockchain and the blocks on the chain. But at the end, you still have a receipt, because if you don't do that, it has to come down to all trust, real life trust rather than on paper trust or on network trust. So the fact that you are going, yes, you can do it, and it can come to him straight away and he can sign for it and get it, then it'll go on the blockchain. You still have a hashed time lock contract that is still visible on a device that says, he owes me the money, I owe him the money, and the transfer is still available and able to be done. Am I right?
That was perfect, Chad. That was really, really brilliantly done. So
what did I say? Because I forgot halfway through.
Well, I'm going to skip over to the Twitter space.
The Twitter sphere.
Let me go first for this one, and then you can hit it up after that. So,
okay, I will.
So CoinDesk, they tweeted when this came out. So this happened. I just happened to be up at the same time as this was happening at some 3 a.m. in the morning, I think, over there. 1st of September. One small step for Litecoin. And then Charlie,
one giant line for Bitcoin.
One giant dive for Bitcoin. No. So then, not true, guys, not true.
Not true.
Everyone's thanking me for hard work, but then, so Charlie Lee, him and a brilliant gentleman by the name of Jack Mollers did the first Lightning transaction together, nailed it. And the really cool thing about it is that it is so fast and instant. There's zero fees. I mean, that is better than Visa or MasterCard. Like, that has got to be the new payment system of the future, no?
Yeah, I think so. Also, on that same tweet, at the end, it says better than Visa or MasterCard. And I think there is positivity for that, for sure. I think it's going to be amazing. What else have we got on the Twitter sphere, Brett?
Well, I thought you were going to hit us up with something anecdotal for Vertcoin.
I think you should start, and then I'll just riff on it.
All right, let's try this. So
everyone will see what I mean in a second.
All right, so a year and 3 days ago, all right, because it got a little bit overcasted by Litecoin's awesome news. I got to put it out there, Chad. I'm really excited about this because remember, it's been a great year for Vertcoin.
Absolutely.
Exactly 1 year ago today, Vertcoins were worth 0.003.
Mm-hmm.
That's 3 cents each. Wow.
Yeah. And where is it
Hashtag
at kind
Vertcoin
of today?
history.
Where is it today?
You put me on the spot.
Coinmarketcap.com if you want to check out the latest.
Oh, is that where you go? 92 cents, Chad.
Yeah, 92 cents. Wow. Okay, so that's jumped quite substantial. If I do the maths in my head, it's too difficult.
30.2 thirds, Chad. Well done. That was quick.
30.2. Yeah. That's why I just wanted you to do that. Also, no, that wasn't the funny one. The funny one is I want you to go to that link that you have on that page, Brett, and I want you to pick up the thing about that famous celebrity person.
Okay. So, all right. So, firstly, and just as a disclaimer to those people listening out there in the crypto space, it's really important. So, Paris, our buddy Paris.
Who? Paris?
Paris Hilton.
Oh, yeah. That one.
Yep.
That's right. The second-rate celebrity, that late-night videotape lady. Yep.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so you've heard of her.
I have.
Yeah, okay, so she's actually going to be part of an initial coin offering, an ICO, Chat.
Okay. So what is she offering in that coin offering?
So we're not going to mention the coin because, hey, it's not worthy.
Why would you advertise that?
But
absolutely.
One of the things is that...
This is hang on. This is a token or coin exclusively on RedTube.
On RedTube. I don't know what that is.
YouPorn.
Oh, okay. Sure, Chad.
Yeah. Pornhub.
Write it down for
None
reference.
of these I know. I just literally typed in what is a funny porn site called. Anyway, sorry. As you go.
So as an ICO, I'm going to give credit where credit's due here. You ready? I'm going to give her CryptoSpace kudos.
Oh, very good. Well, the thing is when you are launching a crypto coin, you want a you want a D-list celebrity to definitely advertise your crypto coin.
But Chad,
also,
she has a whole marketing team behind her, right? So you got to look at it this way, and this is my thing. And feel free to jump in and bail me up if you think the opposite.
her marketing team's not the only thing behind her.
So here's what I'm thinking. Going into this next phase of the crypto space, we want... hang on, I was going to say something there. We want people of her persona to sort of step it up and give it out there to the crypto space. You know...
Choice words.
Just as she knows how to do.
The only way she knows how to. On the carpet.
Now, whether... And the thing about... hang on, without sort of... beating on a dead horse here.
Brett, she's not a horse.
That's what she said.
Beating on a dead horse. That's not how you do it, if that's how you're doing it.
All right, so apparently this coin has financial security and considerations, and it'll have reserves. Absolutely. And... who cares?
I wonder if it was funded by Daddy's money. That's my question.
Oh, that's a good question, Chattels. That's a good question. Now, regardless, here's the thing. She is going to bring a ton of people into the crypto space. And how do they get into the crypto space, John? They have to pony up with their cash, either in BTC, LTC, or ETH. So I don't know about if you're a holder of one of those, but damn, you go, girl.
Yeah, absolutely. I think... it's good to see her doing something that requires her to be standing. Well,
we all have to take a stand sometimes, John.
That's true. We all have to stand in front of something at some point. You know what my biggest point is, and this is a closing statement, is that I wonder why she just didn't go and invest in, say, the Dogecoin, because she did quite. Hang on, what did I say? I meant about because she had a little chinchilla. Dog.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that she was...
No, I wasn't. I literally just heard the words come out of my mouth going, no, that's a bit too close to what I actually think. Anyway, so is that all we have time for today, Brett?
Well, the other thing is, and just as a side onto that, there is another guy, and you may have heard him, he's a boxer called Mayweather, and he's a bit the same, but oh my God, could you not have picked the two dumbest people on the planet to rock and roll this out? But oh my God, like I said, they've got 16 million followers on Twitter. She really does have that following, and I kid you not, go check out her. Please don't subscribe to her, but
please don't.
Go check out her Twitter. What you'll find is that there are quite a number of times when she's gone hashtag crypto something.
Wow,
and that is huge. Because people are going to go, WTF is CryptoSpace, and guess what they're going to find, Chad? They're going to find you and your mug.
Yeah, exactly. And my last closing thing on this is that it is a good... the Twitter tool is a great tool. And that they're using Paris Hilton to launch a cryptocurrency. The ICO of a cryptocurrency is brilliant. And that is just one smart marketing team behind one of the dumbest celebrities I've ever seen on television, and will ever hear or catch on a late night program. So guys, thank you so much for listening. Like us once, comment twice, and share the link of our podcast on your social medias and the websites. Brett, talking about websites, our website is so close to being launched right now,
Absolutely,
isn't it?
Chad. More chats tomorrow, and we'll get on that very, very soon. But looking forward to being able to put something up on the crypto space.
Also, you will find that at www.wtfiscryptospace.com. Am I right?
Absolutely.
And we will have a sign-up page and a newsletter page for that. So if you want to sign up and get some newsletters, get some information from us, we'll have our notes from the show. We'll also have some fun stuff, some streaming from our Twitter account. We also get some really good, interesting stuff that is coming up very soon. Also, remember, you can always tweet Brett at WTF CryptoSpace, and you can always ask me questions. I'm getting a little bit more intelligent on stuff. If you want to hear more about my thoughts on famous celebrities and ICOs, you can find me at Chad Shuttle Muso.
Remember, review this podcast and give it a 5-star rating on iTunes. If you're on YouTube, hit that like button.
Smack!
It really does encourage us to keep going with these awesome podcasts.
Yeah, thank you very much. Also, click subscribe to this podcast to get your weekly podcast updates from us knuckleheads in your podcast feed every Wednesday, 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. But until next time, I'm Chad.
And I'm Brett.
Let's get excited about the crypto space.
The transition has begun.
Do, 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 do.